アディアの意向はここに。ベネトらしく言っちゃった。
Hello and welcome. Today we're in the tier 10 French battleship, the Bourgogne. We're playing on the map north, and I start heading over towards the right side of the map so that we don't lose the flank. Because the game only spawned a Bismarck over there, whereas the left side of the map got a Thundera, a Montana, and an Ohio. And I could have gone over there too, but I think my ship is better served on the right side. However, I cannot be too aggressive over here, because the only ships that will support me over here are the Holland, the Schultz, and the Bismarck right now. The Hindenburg seems to be on a suicidal course towards the Cristoforo Colombo, which she obviously will not win against, and she cannot really get any kind of support over there because of the way the islands are positioned. So I'm gonna have to sit back quite a bit. Oh, you got a flare, nice. Well, HE isn't the greatest option against the Goliath, because Goliath tends to be very soft. However, the Bourgogne's HE is pretty... Oh, 7k, and we knocked out one of the torp tubes. That's pretty good. Okay, there's a Shimakaze over there as well with the Hindenburg. Well, I have to say good luck to the Hindenburg. I don't see him surviving for long. Oh, there's an Elbing. Okay. By the way, as you saw earlier with my skill build, I have secondary range spec'd. And I also have the skill which makes my main batteries reload faster when something is within my secondary range. I think that's a very nice combination with the reload booster. Okay, the Lexington is making a foolish move trying to attack me. He's gonna lose basically all his blades here. And the reason it's foolish is because I can outrun these torpedoes. Just watch this. The torpedo is on a direct course with my ship, right? And it's not catching up. It's going to run out anywhere like near where it would actually become much of a threat. In fact, I can start turning in already, and torp still will not hit me. Okay, our destroyer went down near the sea cap. Holland is trying to help the Hindenburg, but the Hindenburg is unsurprisingly very dead. Well, okay, he's technically not dead yet, but he will be soon. But I suppose they did take out the Shimakaze, which is a lot more than I expected them to be able to do. Now, I would still like to be aggressive over at the sea cap, but I cannot, because now there's absolutely nothing over there on our team. The Elbing could do whatever he wanted. And even the Bismarck's backup will be a little questionable because, well, it's a Bismarck. What's it gonna do? Hit them with a shotgun from like 20 kilometers away? Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe if they had a few more shells in their shotgun. Well, apparently my shotgun works pretty well though at long range. That Vladivostok probably burned one of his damage control parties, so... Yep, he definitely did. So let's try again. Maybe we can set a fire. I am gonna start heading back over to the left side of the map, because apparently that's the only one where we can actually get close to an enemy without it being a terrible idea. Not to mention that on this right side there is an Elbing, but nothing else. The Colombo is in spawn. Well, I guess I am also in spawn, so maybe I shouldn't talk. But the Cristoforo Colombo is in spawn, literally behind the aircraft carrier. Well, he was for a little bit. And the Ibuki is joining him. Somehow, the Hindenburg managed to solo fight off an Ibuki and the Cristoforo Colombo and the Shimakaze, by the way. I don't know how he did that. Maybe the Holland helped, but I really don't see how. Holland was just way too far away for the entire fight. Oh, Elbing ran into the Holland, so I think that's goodbye to the destroyer that really looks like a cruiser. Actually, he doesn't look like a cruiser, but she does seem the size of a cruiser. Anyway, yoink, mine. Well, actually the Holland even thanked me. Wow, so I guess job well done. I still can't believe that Hindenburg is still alive. How is he still alive? Well, anyway. Earlier, we didn't know where all the ships were, right? Now we do know where all the enemies were, and a whole bunch of them have been sunk. So maybe now, pushing isn't actually the most terrible idea ever, because we are taking the sea cap, and I don't think that this Gdansk will be able to ward off me and the Bismarck both at the same time. Although, who knows if the Bismarck actually pushes, because we saw his earlier behavior. He really likes to snipe with the incredibly accurate long-range gunnery from the Bismarck. Anyway, I'm gonna try to play a little trick on this Gdansk. I'm gonna turn in. He expects me to go over on the left side of the island, but I'm gonna go on the right side. He will never see it coming. Well, actually, I'm just worried about torpedoes, because if I were the Gdansk, I would have launched torps on the left side of the island, because that's where it looked like my Bourgogne was going. Not to mention Bismarck was also over there. So I wouldn't expect it to be the battleship to come out on the right side of the island instead. Or maybe I would. Wait, does this rock look like a giant snake? It does, right? Look, it even has its mouth open with like teeth and stuff. Wow, that's really cool. I have never noticed this before. Well, now it looks more like a squid or something. Anyway, hello Gdansk. Wait, is that a kraken? A fossilized kraken, maybe? Anyway, this Gdansk is going to eat it. This is what reload boosters and secondary batteries are for. And main batteries that reload faster because the secondaries are firing. He does have torpedoes, right? I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure Gdansk has torps, so I am worried. But here's some fun and engaging for him. Not like it matters too much, he would have died anyway, but probably on the next salvo instead of this one. I guess Gdansk does have torpedoes, mystery solved. And obviously they didn't hit me because I expected torpedoes, even though I didn't know if she actually had torpedoes. Now we have a Goliath. Goliath doesn't have torpedoes. Why do I not remember this? But anyway, the Goliath's gonna die now. Goodbye. Or maybe not. 5 over penetrations? What is this? Why can't the British make their ships out of steel? Why do they use cardboard? How is this fair? How do they even make the cardboard waterproof? I am not going to take this cap because it is an 8 versus 5 and I would like to sink more of them. And I know that if I keep heading in this direction, I'm probably going to run into the Lexington. And that will be a very satisfying ship to fight in melee range. Okay. Surely now she... Are you kidding me? How? What is this? How do I over-penetrate through the length of the ship? What the hell? That's not even cardboard anymore, that's like air. Anyway, there's Ibuki. At least the Japanese built their ships out of steel, so I'm not going to get massive amounts of over-penetrations. I'm gonna have to turn right, because there's a Cristoforo Colombo over there, and she can actually punish me pretty hard with a salvo. But there is the Lexington. Hello, Mr. Aircraft Carrier. It will be very satisfying to sink you. We're using torpedoes, but I don't worry about them. I am worried about Ibuki torpedoes, but as you can see, they missed. Ibuki is turning the other way, probably to launch another set of torps. But I think the game's kinda over. Also, goodbye Lexington. Goodbye Ibuki. See? See? Devastating strike. This is what happens when you make your ships out of steel. Wait, does this mean we should make our ships out of the air and paper towel composites that the British use? Anyway, we're fighting head-on against a Cristoforo Colombo. He probably wants to ram, so his bow is going to be pointed at me. That's not a bad choice. And this is why I swapped to HE. Because then I can hit his delicious 32mm bow and just get penetrating hits. Like that. We didn't get the most amount of damage, but we sank 7 of them. That is more than half their team.
言った通りよ。指揮官に勝利と栄光。祝杯にワインでもどう？
124k damage, 7 ships sunk, even got a devastating strike. This is a pretty good game. Like, a really good game, because I wasn't even aggressive at the start, which is really surprising to me. And that allowed me to survive longer. But the most what I'm surprised by is the fact that that Hindenburg never actually sank. How the hell did he manage to do that? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.